Hello everyone, this is Seah once again. Thanks for joining. For those of you that have been following my videos, you know that I've received some coffee cherries from my friend who's from Australia, and he actually had this coffee tree at his backyard, and he harvested probably, I would say, 150 grams to 200 grams of coffee cherry, and he removed the flesh of the cherry, and then he sent the wet one with a little bit of slime, the coffee cherry flesh on it, and then by the time it arrived in Singapore, it has already fermented, and it's releasing gas, and the whole packaging is bulging up. But luckily, it didn't burst before I open it, so everything is good. I have planted about 30 seeds into the soil today on the 16th of September 2024, and I hope some of them can germinate so that I can grow coffee trees, a replica coffee tree in Singapore. And right now I'm actually doing something to the remaining of the cherries, which is now basically coffee seeds with the parchment. So what I'm going to do now is actually to remove the parchment by hand, because I do not have any tools to remove the parchment. So you will be seeing me using my bare hands to remove the parchment, and after that I'm going to dry it under the sun to reduce the density of to reduce the humidity of the beans, or the moisture level of the beans, to maybe 11 to 12%. Then I will try to roast this coffee, and I'm going to see how the taste of this coffee is. And this will be very interesting, because I've never done something like that before. So this is the coffee cherry with the flesh removed and dried up. So left over is the coffee seeds covered with wrapped in parchment. So this parchment is actually pretty hard. It's like a thin shell that's wrapped around the coffee seeds. And then once you remove the shell, you will get something like a green coffee bean that you see. But if you look very closely on the coffee, right, you can see that it's a thin layer of a yellowish green film, and that is actually the silver skin that come off during the roasting itself. So let me just give you a closer look. Right, you can see, right, this one I have a bean with the silver skin removed. Right, so this one is mostly removed. This one is still with the silver skin there. So you can see the difference in the color, right? So to remove the parchment, right, when it's dry, it's actually pretty easy, right? You just have to twist the beans in two different directions. The beans are just like twisting it, and then it will pop off, right? But this is a very labor-intensive process, because I have no tools to remove this. I have no machineries to remove this. So I'm just going to do it by hand, right? So you can see this is how we remove one seed, and you can sit here for a long time. You know, when I have nothing to do, I can just do this. It's actually quite therapeutic to do this one by one, and can also train my focus and concentration. Maybe I can get my kids to help me too, right? So their hands are pretty nimble, right? Okay, come try, open one, see whether you can do it. Yeah. Okay, so you can see it takes me about 30 seconds to remove one, right? Yeah, sure. Okay, to do this, very simple. You can do this. You hold the beans and you twist it. You hear pop sound, which means it's open. Oops.
No, it's not open.
You see? But be careful, you can actually damage the coffee seeds. You can actually tend to break it into half if you twist a little bit too hard. Right, so something like this. Just gently, right? Because I think the parchment has already got a crack line in between. Well, this is pretty labor intensive, I would say. Oops.
Homework is more intensive.
Homework is more intensive? I don't think so. After you remove all this parchment, you only collected less than 150 grams of coffee bean. Right, yeah, so, and I can only manage one roast and I have to get the roast correct. If not, I'll be wasting the entire batch of hard labor that I've done to these beans. So you can see after a while, this is the only beans which managed to, with the parchment removed. So we still have this much of beans to remove. Yep, okay. This is my younger boy. He removed a pea berry. You can see I broke it. Right, I break the beans into half. So you have to be very careful. I think my kids, they have more nimble fingers and they have less.
Why is this so smooth?
They use less strength.
Why is this so smooth?
Yeah, this is with the silver skin removed as well, I believe.
Silver skin?
Yeah. So outside there's a parchment, inside there's a silver skin.
Okay. Smooth.
Yeah. So it's can be a family project. No.
Very easy to pick up.
Oh, my boy say it's very easy to pick out, right? Okay, maybe I should film them on how they do it, right? Okay, let's see.
Why me? This is your
Okay,
fingernails.
you drop it. Please pick it out later.
This is your fingernails to cut it.
And this is yogurt, right?
Yeah.
You don't drop your beans inside, oh. I don't want extra fermentation to the beans.
Yeah.
You sure the entire thing is removed? Okay. Here come.
I do better without camera.
Let's see, where is it? Okay, it's pretty good. Alright, so you can see after so much work, right, this is the only thing we do, and you still have this much for the parchment to be removed. So we'll try our best.